Well, lads, Andy Howard is my name, and I plan to drive a drift car across the world. So, if you just stumble upon this video and have no idea who I am and what I'm trying to do, hopefully, this video will give you a bit more of an insight to that. So, let's get straight into it and start at the very start. So, about 4.5 years ago, I came up with a project called Seeking Humankind, where I trekked from the UK to Australia, starting off with zero money and tried to count on the kindness of strangers for food, shelter, and travel. So I ended up raising funds for suicide prevention to try show that there's a lot of help in the world if you go look for it. There's a lot to live for. And if you put your mind to it, anything is possible. So I ended up making it down to Australia and raising over 15,000 for suicide prevention charities. And when I was down there then in Australia, I had a great time. I helped out so many people and it was just an amazing experience. So when I got down to Australia, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So eventually, after working in construction and making friends and living the Australia life, I decided that I'll come up with another project. And I've been involved in drifting for a very long time. So I said, okay, cool. How could I like mix the two together? Like the last project that I did and some drifting element to it. So I'm like, cool. What if we build a drift car and drive it from Australia all the way back to Ireland, living in the car, going to different drift events, drifting the car, showcasing the world of drifting, different communities, cultures, and everything. Now, bearing in mind, I am no content creator. I am certainly, for those that don't know me, I'm no mechanic. I love cars and I have a mechanical mind, but I'm no mechanic. Uh, and I started with no money. So I started off with no money going down to Australia. And the money that I made from working and everything down in Australia, I could just afford to get a drift car. So what I ended up doing was using that money to buy a drift car in the UK because it was cheaper to be able to get it in the UK. I bought myself a E46 Touring. For those that don't know, it's a 3 Series BMW, and it's 03 with a 3 liter straight six. So I'm like, cool. What? That's a good base. I can live in the car because it's an estate, and it's enough power to be able to slide. So not a huge amount of power for a competition, for those that don't know, but enough power to be able to have fun in. So with the car over in England, I saved up enough money then to be able to buy a flight to get over to England and start building the car. Again, starting with no money. So I just tried to get sponsors on board, trying to collaborate with big brands, those that had belief in myself and the project. And most of it came from friends. I mean, two really good friends, Stephen and Anton, like went above and beyond to try help me build this car from different sheds. I mean, I even slept in the shed because this was the only car that I had. So we dismantled the car in a shed, and then I had no way home, so I had to just sleep in the car. Mental. So we ended up getting the car to the shed, taking the engine out and everything. We completely stripped the engine and gave it all new internals. So not to go through so much detail within the car, but we tried to make the car as durable and reliable as possible to try get me from Australia all the way to Ireland. So we ended up building the engine and getting the car back on the road, and then from there trying to collaborate with more brands and more partners to try get the car to look like a drift car. So we got body kits, we got the new flashy wheels, lock kit, hydro, bucket seat, racing seat, and delivery. So the car had just literally been finished the day before we put it in a shipping container. So eventually, like through so much work and effort, we eventually got the car in a shipping container. And now it is just off the coast of Mauritius. So it's on the way down to Melbourne. I'm currently here in Ireland and I'm meeting the car down in Australia. So now it kind of, the timeline of me talking now, I'll bring you up to this, is I leave for Australia tomorrow in the morning. So I'm currently in Ireland. I leave for Australia in the morning and the car gets down in Australia in a couple of days. So if you are interested in drifting, if you're interested in different countries and traveling and surviving in a car, yeah, you might be interested in this project. It is called Drift Across the World. You'll find it on all the socials at just under at or whatever you say, at Drift Across the World. and it is all to support Make-A-Wish. So this is all about dreams. I really wanted to always just drift across the world, or drive a drift car globally. And I thought no better way to be able to try do something that I believed in, and try fulfill my own dream and collaborate with the likes of Make-A-Wish, and to try help kids fulfill their dreams. So it's a really, really nice charity. For those that don't know, Make-A-Wish, they're a global structure, a global identity who try to fulfill and help children fulfill their dreams. So we are partnering with global, I say we, it's actually just me, but so I don't like to say me because there's so many people behind that have helped me. So we'll say we. So we have collaborated with Make-A-Wish International, because it's an international identity, and what I'm trying to do is a global event. So yeah, without me blabbering on too much, I try to just get all this in one take, and yeah, because I have so much to do. I have to pack and everything. I mean, I don't mind showing you, but like, this is the room that I'm in. Hang on, the camera. So yeah, this is me packing. Behind me then is all the logistics of the maps. So I mean, I could probably go into it, but I don't want to make this video super long. But we have like all the travel stuff, so all the different routes that we're planning to take. Again, me planning to take all the different areas, how we're going to get through, all the paperwork that we have to take with us then as well. So we have like the carnet, which is the car passport. I'm going into way too much detail now, but yeah, the car needs to have a passport. I need to have a passport. We need to be able to get the car in and out through different countries, which countries we're going to go through, permits, and then trying to edit and record and everything. There's so much. There's so much. So yeah, if you're interested in this, give it an old share, give it a like and a subscribe, and do all that kind of stuff. And really appreciate any support. And yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully I'm on my way to Australia, so I'll be posting quite regularly on all the socials and all the YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, the whole lot. So yeah, really appreciate any kind of support that you guys can give, and I will see you in Australia very soon. So thanks again, guys.